That was so early. Hello, Internetians. My name is Josh, aka ultraplayer, your coach of the newly rebranded New York Metagross. Shout out to Key for redesigning my logo. Please go check her out. I know if you know me, you know I use Bill a lot. I use go to Bill Standish a lot because he's just the only person I've ever gone to. People, it was the first person I messaged, and then I just followed through with them. It's actually because he's usually cheaper, and he's still really good. But Cressel is very fast and very quality for what she charges for logo. So I'm very happy with this. Again, thank you, Cress. Thank you. Please go check her out. But now to the focus of this video. As you can see, we are purple. So we are here for my PMC Pokemon Masters Cup, I believe. Draft recap thing. So once again, I took over for a team, just like in the ICBA. I have taken over for a team that has dropped, and I'm going to be going over that team a little bit, and more of I'm going to be going over my draft, what I did with my transactions, my trades, and everything, and we will be talking about this new team and what I'm expecting. So I'm joining week technically 2. I was supposed to be facing Lars, aka El Scizor, week 1, but unfortunately I had to take a forfeit loss because the person before me. Anyway, so we're taking over this team, and we get start 0-1 -3, which is really unfortunate. And I have to use this draft team for week 2 versus Mastodon. I don't want to use this draft. Anyway, so real quick, this is what the person drafted. Mega Altaria, Greninja, Krookodile, Noivern, Buzzwole, Chansey, Heatran, Alolan Marowak, Slurpuff, Alolan Golem, and Torterra. A couple months I've really used, a couple months I've been wanting to use again. Specifically, his Zmons were Slurpuff and Greninja, so that's noteworthy. So I was really interested in this team. There's some potential I saw, and there's a lot of mons that were left undrafted that I was very much looking forward to. My so first of all, for Lars, I was really excited to play him. The team I built was what I thought would to be the best with the matchup, which was horribly in his favor. But I ended up creating some nonsense, but we're not going to go into that. And I have a team built for Mastodon with this team, which you'll see next week. But this is going up the same week as regular week 1 battles are going up, and yay for consistency? Yay for consistency. Now then, let us get into the team that I decided. Like I said, this team had a lot of interesting things. I could see a really good foundation that I could base off of to redo a lot of the mons and hopefully fix it. Go fix. Improve it. And make it something that I'm very comfortable with. So if you know me, you know how I play and everything, you know this is not something I'm comfortable with at all. Speed tiers are wacky, double typings are all over the place. I hate Chansey with a passion. So what I wanted, so when I looked into the tiers, and I was given 3 regular transactions, as every coach does, and I got 3 bonus transactions for picking up the team. And I also had some trades being floating around. I had a couple trade offers. So as I looked at it, after prepping with it, trying to prep with it week 1 and a little bit of week 2, there's some mons that stood out to me that I really wanted to use, that I either haven't gotten a chance to use or I wanted to reuse. So Mega Altaria was definitely something I've been wanting to use again. Greninja is ridiculously, especially with Z-moves, as a Z-Captain, I've really been wanting to use that again. I think I only use it in PA, AA. Some other mons did stand out to me. I was looking at Buzzwole. I was definitely looking at keeping Buzzwole again because I've used it multiple times and I know how good it is and it's consistent for me. I definitely wanted Heatran. I got sniped out of Heatran in MLP Season 8, and I've really been wanting to use it, so I'm most likely keeping Heatran. I did think about switching it out for Blacephalon or even my baby Victini, but you'll see as we get into what I changed everything to, what I have decided that I'm, which of my babies I'm going to be using. You'll see I have one of my babies on this draft. let's actually jump into this draft now. So, as I took everything out, it's a very standard tier draft format. You have 400 points for freeze. It's 1 tier 1, 1 tier 2, 2 tier 3s, tier 4, tier 5 mega, and then 4 for freeze. And I was keeping Altaria, Greninja, and Heatran. I had one trade request that I was very, very okay with. And we'll get into that in a second. So, this is what I ended up... What did I... There it is. I forgot I redid the borders. There it is. Alright. So, fucking later. So that's the team that I ended up with. This is what I traded everything and redid everything for. So, I did have a transaction request from, I believe, Lux and his Pittsburgh Empoleons. And he wanted to trade... Oh, wow, I had those green ones wrong, I think. Yeah, those green... This is supposed to be yellow. Whoopsie, I'm professional. But, oh well. So, he offered me a Zelf for Buzzwole. And that immediately, I was like, I'm sold. Sold 100%. Give me my baby a Zelf. And that's kind of where I started when I was trying to redo this team. I had those 3 in mind. I knew I'd get a trade request, and I knew I'd get 6 Pokemon that I could swap out. So, with that, I have 4 Mons. I didn't know I had to find another trade, and spoiler alert, it was also with Lux. So, I got a Zelf. And he also ended up allowing me, because he was going to get rid of Heracross, because giving him Buzzwole. I was obviously like, are you getting rid of Heracross? Because I'll take that. I'll trade you something, you can drop it for whatever you want. And that's what he ended up doing. He was very nice, and he offered basically to give me one of his free agencies, so I could have, not have to keep another one of these, or another one of those Mons. So I picked up a Zelf and Heracross, and now I'm at Altaria, Greninja, a Zelf, Heatran, and Heracross. I wanted bulk. I knew I was going to have to grab some bulk throughout this, but I knew I wanted some Mons that I really wanted to use. And Porygon Z and Rotom Cut were both 2 Mons that I've really been wanting to use recently. So I grabbed those. I gave Porygon the Z, that Z Crystal, and I kept the Z Crystal on Greninja. And then I tried to round everything out. I wanted Defog, I wanted Speed, and I needed bulk. So I grabbed Cofagrigus, Vaporeon, and Pallossands. So that's what I ended up kind of like going through with me in the front office. We ran through a couple different sets, and this is what we ended up being the best. I'm very much okay with this. So Talia, Dragon Fairy, and Heatran as my steals. Very nice Dragon Fairy Steel Core. I have plenty of rockers. I have a decent amount of rockers, I feel. I have 3, and they're all pretty reliable. A Zelf is one of the fastest rockers in the game. It is my baby. You won't see rocks on it much, hopefully. But it's my baby. And it also fits because this team is a lot more offensive. Especially more offensive than what I typically run. This is around as offensive as I think my MLP Season 7 team was. So, I have bulk to fall back on, but I also have very, very strong immediate offense. Greninja is an immediate offense. A Zelf, Porygon Z are both immediate offenses. Heracross is very strong. My speed tiers are very nice, I feel. So, I feel like the biggest gap is that, what is it, Porygon Z to, is it Porygon Z to, a Zelf? Yeah, that's a big speed gap, and I wanted to plug that, but I never really found the chance. So, base 110s are going to have a field day versus me, but, it happens. You win some, lose some. However, I have a lot of speed, I feel. I really like how much speed I have on this team. Having a Zelf, Crobat, Greninja, a lot of speed that a lot of people have to prep for. It's very, very nice having Mons that always have speed stuff. I have Hazards, I have Greninja Spikes, and I have, it's Toxic Spikes. I have Cofagrigus Toxic Spikes, which is very nice. I have just about every type covered, I believe. I believe I have everything but a Rock type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have a double typing in there somewhere. I don't know what my double typing is. It's water. But anyway, I have Wish Passing to Mons that need Wish Passing, like the Cofagrigus, the Pallossands, the Heatran. I'm very, very just overall happy with this team, and this is what I'm going to be taking into PMC Season 5. I'm 0-1, but I can bounce back from it. I've bounced back from worse. And I even said out to Lars, we have to make playoffs this season, guys. We have to make playoffs. We have to meet Lars in the playoffs. He promised he'd make playoffs for me, and I want to face him. Definitely someone I look up to in the community. So, These are your new New York Metagross for Season 5 of the PMC. I really hope you're excited. Let me know what you think of the logo. Let me know what you think of this logo. It's beautiful and I love it. And let me know how you think we're going to do. For graphics, I'm going to be, again, doing my own. Trying to get better at that. And I will be doing something very simple. I'm not going to be going over the top. I think it's just going to be webcam, the battle, and then these two logos, maybe not even that, but these two logos, and then my opponent's logo, and it's just gonna be something simple. But anyway, I hope I haven't rambled too on. I don't have a lot of thought process behind this because it was more trades and transactions over a full draft. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week for week 2, and I also see you later today for WPA week number 3. Peace out, guys.